Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Red Dead Online and we're doing another outfit guide. Today we're going to be doing Candie, Leonardo DiCaprio's character from Django Unchained. If you haven't seen, I just recently released a video showing the outfit of the main character, Django. That's a great video and I definitely recommend you check it out. But today we're going to be taking a look at Candie. So just like always, we're going to start off with weapons. Alright, so for weapons with Calvin, it's not that easy because as far as I could find, and I looked pretty hard, I never see him with a weapon other than a hammer at any point in the movie. So I had to kind of just guess what he would use, based on what I know about him. And so what I know about him is he's relatively rich, he's kind of flashy, so I think he likes things to be a little bit more showy. So that's why I went with this. So basically, my weapon choice was very limited because I believe this movie is set in 1858. So most of the guns in this game did not exist yet. The only one that did, that we have, is the Navy revolver. Now, almost certainly, if I was going to guess if he was going to use a gun, what would it be? I would guess the Remington 1858, which was a brand new gun at the time, and it was much, much better than the Colt 1851 Navy. It was just a much better revolver, and it was pretty much widely adopted immediately once it came out. And it wasn't until 1872 when a more popular revolver would come out, which was the Colt Single Action Army. Like I said, given that the only weapon that we have in this game that existed at the time that this movie is set was the Navy revolver, the Colt 1851. That's the one I decided to go with. And since he's kind of a rich guy, he's kind of flashy, likes looking fancy and stuff, I decided to make it up like this. I didn't go too over the top because if he really cared about guns that much, you'd think he'd have one on him at some point in the movie. But I decided to give it full nickel plating, which was a factory option with the Colt 1851. And I decided to give it pearl grips because I feel like that's the type of character he is. Now, I could have based it off Leonardo DiCaprio's character from The Quick and the Dead, and then I would have given him a Colt Single Action Army revolver, gave it full nickel plating and pearl grips, and it would have looked very similar to this. So maybe that's what I'm basing this off of. But in any case, that's the gun that we're going to associate with him, and it's really the only gun that we're going to associate with him since there's no hammer option in the game. Well, actually, that's not true. I think there is a melee weapon that's a hammer, but that's not the point. We're just going to stick with this revolver. So that's the weapon. Let's go look at the outfit. So this is the outfit we have put together for Candie. Now, I took various inspirations here. So for the hat, you can see that he's wearing a hat, obviously, because no outfit in this game is really complete without one. I took that from a different outfit than the rest of his stuff. So basically, when he's first riding onto the plantation with Django, when they're first showing up, he's wearing a hat that looks very, very much like this. So I decided to put that on. The rest of the outfit is his dinner outfit from probably the most famous scene in the whole movie. So that's what most of it's going to be based on. I just had to put that caveat in there for the hat because technically he doesn't ever wear a hat during that scene. So for the hair, I went with the Reverend beard because it's pretty close to what he has. I mean, the one he has is a little bit more well trimmed around the mustache, but we really don't have much of an option there. The hair and facial hair options in this game are severely limited. Then for the hair, I went with this longer version of the slick back one, basically just so you could see that he had long hair, because in the movie he has longer hair than most of the options. And I went both of them with a darker brown look because that's the color of his hair. So it's not perfect, but I think it's pretty close. I think you can kind of see what I'm going for. But let's just start going through it one item at a time. So for the hat, I went for this yellowish brown version of the Western Hamburg hat. I think it's very, very, very close to the exact thing that he's wearing in the movie. Like, it looks a lot like that hat. So I don't think there's any other options. I mean, maybe a gambler's hat or something like that, but I think this one definitely fits the best. So if you're going to put a hat on your Candie outfit, this is the way to go. As far as his tie goes, we're using the puff tie because this looks almost exactly like the one he wears in the movie. We're using the red variant. Now, his in the movie, as far as I can tell, is just red. It doesn't have stripes, but it looks like the style is exactly like this. So that's why we go with this tie, and I think it looks really nice. So that's the tie. So for the coat, there's lots of options that are okay, but this one is almost perfect. The only thing that's not perfect about it is that on his, the lapel would be switched around. So on this coat, you can see that the top collar is black and the lapels are red. Well, in the movie, the collar is red on top and the inside of the lapels are black, probably because the inside of the jacket itself was just lined with some sort of a black material, velvet or something. So it's not perfect, but other than that, the length is just right, the color is very close to being right, and it sits kind of on top. The way that it's open and kind of sits is almost perfect. So that's why we would go with the classic red frock coat. There's other options that you could use that are similar, but this one's going to be the best. So that's the coat. So for the vest, I went for the paisley vest. I went for this red and gold version because I think it looks almost exactly like the one he wears in the movie. Now, the one in the movie he wears has probably a little bit more gold than red, so this is a little bit off because this one's a little bit more red than gold, and his is a little bit more shiny, but honestly, out of all the options that are available in the game, this one is definitely the best. And like I said, I think it looks just very similar, because clearly he's wearing some sort of a patterned vest in the movie, so it's almost eerie how close this looks. So that's the vest. Then for the shirt, as usual, I like to stick with the most basic option available that actually looks like it, and the French dress shirt, the plain white French dress shirt, looks exactly like the one he wears in the movie. The collar of it bends down exactly like his does in the movie. It's obviously just plain white. There's nothing else on it. It buttons up in one straight line of buttons. It looks exactly like the one he wears in the movie. So you could use any white shirt, I guess, technically, if you wanted to, but this one is the perfect one for this outfit. Now, for a gun belt, I had to just kind of use my best judgment for what was going to look the best, and since he doesn't wear a gun belt in the movie, or even carry a gun, but I decided that I was going to, have a gun with this outfit, I just went with the agency gun belt, the plain one that you get, because it looks like a brand new stock gun belt, which I feel like is something that they would almost give you with a gun if you just went and bought a gun. So I feel like this one fits the best. Plus, I think it clashes the least with the outfit, because this is a pretty fancy outfit. So this one has no ornamentation on it, no flashiness, doesn't look like it's been rolled around in the mud. That's why I think the agency gun belt looks the best with this outfit. So that's the one I went with. Now for pants, we have the brown tuxedo pants, which look perfect. They look exactly like the pants he wears in the movie at this scene. And I think in another scene, because it might be when he's first riding up to the plantation where he's wearing his more brown outfit. I think he's also wearing brown tuxedo pants there. So either way, these would be the ones, but for the dinner outfit, they fit perfectly. So those are the pants. He does not wear boots. He wears dress shoes of some sort, and they look to be plain black whenever I look at them in pictures. So I just went with the black dress shoes. There's also tuxedo shoes are available, and they look okay, but they don't look as good as these. I think these ones look almost perfect for the outfit. So obviously these are the right choice. If you don't have these and you still kind of want to do this outfit, you could really wear any plain black boots and just tuck them into the pants, and it would look close enough that you and anyone else probably wouldn't notice. But the black dress shoes look the best if you really want to go for exactly the right fit. And of course, as he's not wearing boots, and I think doesn't even ride a horse, he just rides in a carriage, spurs would be totally unnecessary. So we're not going to have any spurs on. But yeah, in summary, that is the full outfit. Now, like I said, if you want it to look exactly like him during the dinner scene, you're going to have to take the hat off, because he doesn't wear a hat, obviously, for two reasons. One, he's inside, and another, it doesn't go with the outfit as well. But if you're going to be using this one outside, as you pretty much always are in Red Dead Online, then the hat makes sense, and this is the way to go. So that's actually where we're going to end today's video. I think it's definitely a very cool outfit, and if you like the movie Django Unchained, it's kind of fun to play as. I mean, he's the bad guy in the movie, but or at least one of the bad guys, but it's still definitely a fun thing to dress up as. And like I said, he doesn't really have a specific weapon associated with him, because at no point in the movie does he use one other than the hammer, which I guess he doesn't even use on anyone, he just threatens to. But I think that if you're going to go with one, the Navy revolver makes the most sense, because it's really the only weapon in the game, other than maybe the Springfield rifle that actually existed in 1858. But yeah, so that's all there is for today. If you like this video, definitely drop a like, leave a like rating to show me that you liked it. Otherwise, how do I know? And I won't make any more, and you'll be sad. And, it's just bad all around then. And of course, if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. That way you can see when I upload more videos like this in the future. And if you've done all of that, then I also invite you to go down into the comment section and tell me if there's any other outfits you'd like to see created in this game. There's quite a bit of customization and creativity available, so it's, pretty easy to make all sorts of people, and that includes people from TV shows, movies, or even real-life historical people, or sometimes I even try to do military uniforms. They're not super easy, but I can try. So if you have any requests, anything you'd like to see that lines up with anything I've just said, definitely let me know down in the comment section. But in any case, thanks for watching, and have a nice day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.